Hello and welcome to The Human Curious. If you love exploring mysteries and legends, make sure to subscribe, share, and like this video to join our curious community. For centuries, across cultures and generations, humanity has been captivated, utterly spellbound by the legend of Atlantis, a name that conjures images of mystery and wonder. It's the story of a magnificent island civilization lost to time, swallowed by the unforgiving sea. Plato, the ancient Greek philosopher, a towering figure of classical thought, first introduced this tale, weaving it into the fabric of Western consciousness. He did so in his dialogues, the Timaeus and Critias, works that explore themes of society, governance, and the nature of reality. This was around 360 BC, a time of great intellectual ferment in ancient Greece. He described Atlantis, painting a vivid picture with his words, as a powerful utopian society, a beacon of advanced civilization in a world still finding its footing. This island nation was said to be located beyond the Pillars of Hercules, the gateway to the unknown, in the vast expanse of the Atlantic Ocean, a realm of endless possibilities and hidden dangers. Its people, said to be descendants of Poseidon, the mighty god of the sea, lived in abundance, enjoying the fruits of their land and the bounty of the ocean, and technological marvel, possessing knowledge and skills far beyond their contemporaries. The capital city was a feat of engineering, a testament to their ingenuity and mastery of the natural world, with concentric rings of land and water, a design both beautiful and strategically advantageous, grand canals allowing for easy transportation and trade throughout the city, and temples adorned with precious metals, shimmering in the sunlight and reflecting the city's immense wealth. Atlanteans were skilled seafarers, navigating the oceans with confidence and expertise, and warriors, feared and respected for their military prowess and unwavering courage, their influence stretching into Europe, shaping the course of history and leaving their mark on the continent and Africa, forging trade routes and cultural connections that spanned vast distances. For generations, they thrived in harmony, living in peace with their neighbors and respecting the delicate balance of nature and virtue, guided by principles of justice, compassion, and wisdom, guided by divine laws believed to be handed down from the gods themselves. But pride and ambition corrupted them, slowly eroding the foundations of their once great society. Their divine nature faded, replaced by earthly desires and a thirst for power, replaced by greed, a relentless pursuit of wealth and material possessions, and a hunger for conquest, a desire to dominate and control the world around them. The gods, displeased by this decline, witnessing the moral decay of their once favored people, decided to act, to punish the Atlanteans for their transgressions, and restore balance to the world. In a single catastrophic day and night, a moment of divine retribution, Atlantis was struck by earthquakes, the ground trembling and splitting beneath their feet, and floods, a deluge of water that swept over the land, consuming everything in its path. The entire civilization vanished beneath the waves, swallowed by the sea, their magnificent cities and proud people erased from the face of the earth, swallowed by the sea, leaving behind only a legend and a mystery. Plato's story endures as a symbol of lost wisdom, a reminder of the fragility of human achievement, and a warning about unchecked ambition, the dangers of hubris, and the importance of living in harmony with nature and each other. For over 2 millennia, across countless generations, Atlantis has fascinated dreamers, inspiring countless works of art, literature and film, and scholars alike, prompting endless debates and investigations into its possible existence. Is it a cautionary myth? A fictional tale designed to impart a moral lesson, or a memory of a real lost world? A glimpse into a forgotten chapter of human history? The legend persists, captivating our imaginations and fueling our curiosity, challenging us to imagine the possibilities, to consider the mysteries that lie hidden beneath the surface of our world. What might lie beneath the ocean's depths, waiting to be discovered? Atlantis remains a beacon, a symbol of both human potential and the consequences of our choices. A reminder of the impermanence of even the greatest civilizations and the importance of striving for wisdom, balance, and virtue. And now, let's imagine if that legend suddenly became reality, if the lost city of Atlantis were to rise again from the depths. What would that mean for us? May 29th, 2025. A seemingly ordinary day, marked on countless calendars across the globe. Little did anyone know this date would be etched in history, not for a celebration, but for the dawn of an unprecedented catastrophe. The impossible happens. Atlantis rises from the Atlantic depths. A city lost to legend, a civilization whispered about in hushed tones, now surfaces in a spectacle of geological upheaval. At first, only subtle seismic readings hint at the event. Unexplained tremors, anomalies in the Earth's natural rhythm, barely registering on the scales. Then, a colossal upwelling disturbs the ocean surface. The water boils and churns, a sign of the immense power stirring beneath. The Earth groans under the strain. Cracks appear across the landscape, a network of fractures spreading like a spider web across the planet's surface. The displacement of such a vast landmass triggers unimaginable environmental consequences. The delicate balance of the Earth's ecosystems is shattered, unleashing a chain reaction of catastrophic events. Tsunamis, massive and fast, radiate from Atlantis, inundating coastlines across the Americas, Europe, and Africa. Coastal communities brace for impact, unaware of the scale of devastation about to unfold. Coastal cities are submerged, infrastructure obliterated, and millions of lives are at risk. The scramble for survival begins as humanity faces its greatest challenge yet. The very shape of continents could be redrawn in hours. Coastlines vanish, new landmasses emerge, and the world map is forever altered. Tectonic shifts ripple across the globe, sparking earthquakes and awakening dormant volcanoes. The Earth's core unleashes its fury as molten rock and ash spew into the atmosphere. Ash clouds darken skies, disrupting weather, air travel, and agriculture. The sun is blotted out, casting the world into an eerie twilight. Ocean currents vital for regulating global temperatures are thrown into chaos. The lifeblood of the planet is disrupted, leading to unpredictable and devastating consequences. Sudden climate shifts bring unseasonal heat, cold, or rainfall to different regions. Ecosystems are thrown into disarray as species struggle to adapt to the rapidly changing conditions. Gases released from the seabed alter atmospheric composition. The very air we breathe becomes toxic, posing a new threat to survival. The world faces not just a geographical event, but a global climatic upheaval. The planet teeters on the brink of ecological collapse, threatening the future of all life. Humanity is forced to confront the raw power of nature. Our technological advancements pale in comparison to the forces unleashed by Atlantis' return. The legend of Atlantis is no longer a story. It's a planetary crisis. The myths have become reality, and the world must now grapple with the consequences. The world will never be the same. The rising of Atlantis has ushered in an era of unprecedented change, challenging everything we thought we knew about our planet and our place within it. The confirmation of Atlantis' return electrifies the global scientific community, igniting a spark of collaborative fervor. The news spreads like wildfire, captivating researchers and institutions worldwide. Every discipline, from the most established to the cutting edge, oceanography, geology, archaeology, biology, all are drawn to this unprecedented opportunity. The world mobilizes for what could be the greatest discovery in human history, a chance to redefine our understanding of the past. Satellites and drones are deployed, a technological vanguard pushing the boundaries of exploration. They begin to map and survey the new land, charting its contours and revealing its hidden features from above. Robotic probes brave turbulent waters, venturing into the unknown depths surrounding the risen island. They are gathering crucial data on geology, atmospheric composition, and potential environmental hazards. The race is on to capture the first images, collect the first samples, and unlock the secrets held within Atlantis' soil. Research institutions and governments across the globe, recognizing the magnitude of this event, pour unprecedented resources into the effort, fueling the scientific endeavor with funding and manpower. Human expeditions are meticulously planned, each detail scrutinized to ensure the safety and success of the mission. But the environment is undeniably perilous. A landscape scarred by geological upheaval, unstable terrain prone to collapse and shifting, toxic gases seeping from the earth, and lingering aftershocks threaten every step, a constant reminder of the island's volatile nature. Specialized teams undergo rigorous training, preparing for a mission as challenging and demanding as landing on another planet. Scientists are driven by monumental questions that could reshape our understanding of civilization. How old is Atlantis? What secrets does it hold beneath its surface? What can it tell us about the rise and fall of civilizations? Biologists hope to discover unique ecosystems, teeming with life adapted to this extraordinary environment. Archaeologists dream of finding definitive proof of Plato's lost city, uncovering artifacts that confirm its existence. Atlantis, in its raw and untamed state, becomes the world's most dangerous and undeniably exciting laboratory. Every discovery, every artifact, every geological sample could rewrite our understanding of Earth's history and the story of humanity. The quest for answers, the pursuit of knowledge has only just begun, and the world watches with bated breath. The first explorers step onto Atlantis, anticipation thick in the air. The landscape is alien, twisted rocks, steaming valleys, and vast caverns. Archaeologists hunt for the fabled city, searching for ancient walls or towers preserved by the sea. Discoveries could defy our understanding, advanced engineering, unknown metals, and construction techniques lost to time. Urban layouts are scrutinized. Do they match Plato's concentric rings? Artifacts, tools, and writings spark global debate and excitement. Biologists race to catalog strange new life. Bioluminescent plants, unique animals, and fragile ecosystems. The potential for new medicines and biological insights is immense. The greatest mystery: forgotten technology. Could Atlantean power sources or orichalcum be real? The secrets of Atlantis could change our world or challenge our ethics. The rise of Atlantis ignites a geopolitical firestorm. International law is unprepared for a new continent. Bordering nations rush to stake claims. Strategic value is clear. Control of shipping lanes, military bases, and resources. Major powers assert interests, citing history, science, or security. The UN debates, should Atlantis be a global commons or divided among nations? The allure of sovereignty and resources makes consensus elusive. Flags are planted, tensions rise, and the risk of conflict grows. The fate of Atlantis may hinge on power, not law. If evidence of an advanced civilization emerges, territorial claims become even more complex. Atlantis becomes a new arena for rivalry and a test of global cooperation. Quick question for you. If Atlantis really existed, what would you want to discover there? Let us know in the comments below and keep watching for more surprises. Atlantis's return sends shockwaves through the global economy. New resources, rare minerals, orichalcum, and possibly advanced energy could upend commodity markets. Whoever controls these riches gains immense power. Atlantean technology might revolutionize energy, rendering fossil fuels obsolete and transforming industries overnight. Economic disruption is inevitable. Oil-dependent nations face crisis, while others surge ahead. Intellectual property from Atlantean discoveries could spark new industries and innovation. But the initial disasters, tsunamis, earthquakes, cause trillions in damage and disrupt global supply chains. The rush to exploit Atlantis risks repeating past environmental mistakes. The world faces a choice: plunder for short-term gain or manage Atlantis sustainably. The economic stakes are as high as the ethical ones. The reality of Atlantis forces a radical rethinking of human history. If Plato's advanced civilization existed, our timeline of progress is upended. Historians must integrate Atlantis into the human story, challenging old assumptions. The myth of linear progress gives way to the idea of lost peaks and forgotten wisdom. Philosophical debates about collapse, progress, and destiny are reignited. Religious communities interpret Atlantis' return as miracle, warning, or challenge. New spiritual movements may emerge, inspired by Atlantean lore. The media saturates the world with stories blending fact and fiction. Misinformation and sensationalism flourish alongside genuine discovery. Atlantis becomes a new global myth, shaping culture and identity for generations. The world reacts to Atlantis' return with awe, skepticism, and fear. Scientists demand rigorous evidence, wary of sensational claims. Dreamers and believers feel vindicated, seeing Atlantis as a source of wisdom or utopia. Many are eager to learn from the Atlanteans, or to seek spiritual enlightenment. Others fear environmental disaster, unknown diseases, or ancient dangers. Calls for caution and controlled exploration grow louder. Opportunists, treasure hunters, corporations, politicians see profit and power. The media amplifies every angle, fueling excitement and anxiety. Human nature, hopeful, fearful, ambitious, shapes the global response. Atlantis' return is not just a discovery, but a test of our values. Atlantis' re-emergence is a mirror for humanity. Our response reveals our strengths: curiosity, ingenuity, and cooperation. It also exposes our weaknesses, greed, rivalry, and short-sightedness. The scramble for resources and power tests our global maturity. Myths become reality, forcing us to confront our dreams and anxieties. Atlantis challenges us. Will we exploit or learn, conquer or reflect? In this extraordinary moment, we see who we are and who we might become. The legend of Atlantis, once a cautionary tale, now shapes our future. Thanks for watching The Human Curious. If you enjoyed this journey, please subscribe, share with your friends, and comment below with your thoughts about Atlantis. See you in the next adventure.